Hello, everyone. Hello. It's been a minute since I've done a live video, and this is my first ever live gameplay. I'm sorry for the quality. I am doing this on a separate webcam. And today we're playing Minecraft on the Wii U. Yes, this is the Wii U, so it has not got all the normal updates that other Minecraft games have. I'm just going to test to make sure my audio is working, and then we will go from there. Okay. Go from there. Yes, my audio is in fact working, so perfect. In that case, this is my base. It is a nice little base, and you probably have already been able to see from the foreground here, I've got birds. I got 4 birds. 2 of each type. That's nice. You might have just heard a horse. We'll get to them. And over here, we have my dolphins. They're nice dolphins. Now, believe it or not, this originally was going to be an adventure map, and it was going to be transferred over to the Switch. However, I unfortunately did not understand the circumstances at the time, did not get the correct Minecraft for it, so that is no longer possible. So we're just going to show it off now, as this is Wii U. Okay. First off, we have first we have over here is my little living quarters. Yep, this is it. Got an anvil, got a potion maker here, and oven, crafting table, little bed, cauldron, which has never been used, and chest. And that is a lot of chests. Here's my little bench here. There's my record playing machine, which we're not going to mess with because I don't want copyright on the music of this game. And as you can see, we have a whole wall of ovens over here, all for your smelting purposes. And we've got chest upon chest of cobblestone, as I happen to get a lot of stone and food and stuff, and your chest, all that fun stuff. We're going downstairs now. And over here is just an empty space. I have not done anything here yet. We'll get over there in a second, but first let's head down to the underground farm. We will go down this ladder here, and here is the farm. It is got a lot of stuff ready for planting, but we are not going to plant it. And yes, we do have 1 chicken that just hangs down here. Eat an egg. We'll grab that real quick. Okay. Now we will head up the ladder. Hello, everyone. Feel free to say hi so I know who's watching. We've got mine carts. We've got everything we need for the farm over here, plus rails. Yeah, I've got a lot of rails stacked up here. And more mine carts. These are my 2 horses. They don't have names, but they are fully decked out. We've got more random chests of blocks over here, which is nice, including extra cobblestone spots because, again, I tend to get a lot of those. Hello, bunny. Nice to have you here. Now, technically, there is a little mine shaft over here, and the mine shaft is pretty much nothing to it. It's just a little underground mine. It's got a staircase. It's got a lot of parts blocked off. Originally, the mine entrance was underwater, because believe it or not, this base is, in fact, underwater. However, when I put in the dolphin pen, I removed my main entrance. So there we go. And the mine goes all the way down, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go straight back up and go up our spiral staircase, which I really need to fix with proper stairs at some point. And yep, this cobblestone area right here is about a thin layer wall, which is the only thing keeping me from drowning at the moment. So that's nice. We'll go up and move about. This wall is also just separating a cave system. Once my horses broke out, and yeah, I don't really want my horses going down there, so I blocked it off. If I need it, I'll dig it back out. We're heading down my staircase now, and the first door on the right is an armory, or most of an armory. We've got some full-on suits over here, and we have some extra seats over here, and a seat right there. We're good here. We'll keep extra armor bits and saddles and stuff in here. I do happen to have enough, so I can put an extra gold set on a stand, so we'll go ahead and just put that on. There we go. There we go. We will continue on through my main base, and we'll head down a little bit further. Over here, we have another mine shaft. I have fenced it off because, yeah, for that kind of reason. One shot. Nice. Okay. But yeah, that is my main access mine. Which, hello. Okay, next door. Here we have where we keep the dogs, and trust me, we've got 20 dogs here. Not all of them are named. I don't think I could come up with enough names for them all. I'm pretty sure one or two of them are named, though. I'm trying to find out which ones. It might be even the back corner over there. No. I swear that some of these dogs got named. Oh. There's Wakana. Wakana's over there. Is she the only one I have that's still named? I think she is. Well, that's sad. I'm for sure I had more than one dog named in here. Okay. Got some chickens. Got my cats. It's life. But there is the animal enclosure, except for, of course, the horses and the dolphins and birds. Over here, we have yet another mine. This one is a little bit better lit, so I don't usually have issues with this one. I've not been down here in a while, so I honestly have no idea where this leads. So let's find out. Oh. You know, it's scary when you find something which you honestly don't remember ever building. Okay, we're speedrunning this. Okay. And yeah, this is apparently just a giant mine shaft I started and never finished. Oh, monster spawner. Okay. Forgot this was here too. Okay. Is there literally another? There is another one. How many monster spiders do I have in this tunnel? I forgot I even had this tunnel. Isn't that scary? When you forget something you have and it's in your own base. That's disturbing in a way. Let's leave that and we'll go back into the main base, continuing down the hallway. Now, we're going to go up, all the way up here. We have two ways we can go. These are both entrances to the base. Now, as I hear a spider above me, I'm not going to go that way at the moment. We will head through this tunnel here, and you can probably see some very crude redstone over here, but it does work. It gives me my way out, and every entrance to my base does have an emergency block leather. Whoa! Oh, okay. Baby zombie and a creeper. Whoa! No! That's not good. Well, I'm sorry, everybody. We've already managed to break an entrance to my base. And we've got mobs coming in at all angles. What the heck? I'm getting in my base. I know the entrance is ruined, but I'm getting in. I don't think they can shoot me now. And hello, everybody, once again. It's been a great start so far. We've tried showing off a base. We've literally almost died. So let's eat some bread. Like, desperately eat some bread. I do apologize that my... Oh, never mind. Okay, on my end, it looks like everything is reversed, but your end's fine. So, okay. We're good there. This is the other entrance. Simply opens from there. I'm kind of scared to go out right now. It is night. So we're going back to the main base. Yes, all the way back. Going up. And there we go. And I love this block, the terracotta here. No one ever uses terracotta. I don't know why. It can look good. I mean, my base don't look good, but it can look good. Ooh, we can see the dolphins. There we go. We're going to quickly go to sleep because it's nighttime out, and I don't want to die. There we go. Let's head out. And I know I haven't really said the point of this Minecraft Let's Play here. We're just going to show off this world. Because this world has been a few years in the making, and I really want to show it off. I've got like 7 bases lying around the entire place, so why not show it off? First and foremost, though, we need to head back to the remains of my entrance on the other side of the mountain here, because it got blown up just a few minutes ago. Yeah, and it's pretty noticeable. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I do not know if I can fix this or not. We're going to find out. Because this all should be it. And it looks like I may have lost quite a few blocks. So we're just going to cover it up the best we can for the moment. We'll use some of this just for the time being. I will come back and fix this later. Ah, hello, cousin Wall Street. Nice to see you. This is, you've missed one hell of a start. Okay, we're showing off this Minecraft world, obviously, and next things first. The first thing is the base that we were just in. It's all right here, right underwater. The entrance in the dolphin pen is just right there. So, yeah, it is all underwater, and it hits the land. That's why it has the long tunnels. Now, where to first? Let's take a look at our map over here. Looks like our next destination is just around the corner. So we're going to head just around the corner. Yes, that is a naturally occurring lava waterfall. I love that. We are in the middle of the ocean here, and I believe I have something hidden not that far away from here. But let's see if I can find it, because I am very terrible at finding things. There, it should be right up ahead, I would believe. Okay, we're in the desert area, so I completely got that wrong. We are nowhere close to it. So we're going to go to the next location, which I know has something, and that is over here. This map, this world used to be an adventure map. And as you can see, there is like warning signs in some of these spots. And yeah, there's a black beacon down there. So once you open it up, you can't really see where you're going. And once I can get in, here we go. The sign said, "Do not touch anything that's not in a chest." And that is good, because this room is rigged to blow up. Did I also forget to mention that this entire world is rigged to blow up? Again, this adventure map was brutal. This was supposed to be a specialty area where you can get potions and stuff. This is one of the few places you could. This was not part of the main adventure. You just went in here, and if you found this place, you got free gear. Simple as that. You guys in the comments are really quiet. Okay. And put that there, and we will enable our flight again, and we will go ahead and take that. And now that's just where we left it. Now, the underwater dome should not be that far, I would think. But again, I've been known to be wrong before. Where are we at? I need the map. And okay, we are actually right near another base, which has not really been finished. It's right here, actually. This is the train station, or what will be. The platforms have been completed, and the tunnel has been mined out to just near the mansion, the wooden mansion that's in the forest. That is a lot of diamonds, Bunny. There is more in the vault. Because the original purpose of this map was to find the vault, which has basically all the diamonds in this world, because I've strip mined this world so much. How are you still running? No joke. This one furnace has been running nonstop for about 25 days. I don't know why it's going so slow. What? I'm cooking blocks of coal. It should be going faster than normal. That is weird. Okay. Yep, and we're going to head over to the Wooden Mansion, which is the next stop. The train tracks do go pretty far, but they're all underground as purpose. So there is the Wooden Mansion. And Woodland Mansion is about the same as normal. I haven't really done anything to it except for fixing it. So there's really no purpose to go inside. It's been cleaned out. I was planning to, when the map reopened, to put the evokers and everything back. Sometimes a zombie gets in. It's hard lighting in this place. No problem, buddy. I'm going to be keeping this upload on my channel. And see you later. Now, here we go to the next area, which I have honestly no idea how far it is. We're going to be going to the river because that's where most of my bases are. Once we go through the ocean bits, then we will head inland. Right now, we're trying to find the Bubble Dome, or at least that's what I call it. It's another underwater base, but it is completely got a glass roof, meaning you can see it really well. And I'm pretty sure we must have passed it at some point, but I honestly don't know where. Oh, there it is. You can't really see it too well through here. When going up a little bit, you can see it is lit. It is a very hard spot base, especially if I have those lights off. Now, you're probably wondering how to get in. Well, we're going over here to this seemingly nice little place. And yeah, we have a door here. Got to clean off this bottom vine because vines do grow on this door, which is also helps to camouflage it. And we will go down to the base. Now, this base is honestly one that I have never used as a base. I built this. It took forever to build this because I did not do this in creative mode. This was survival. It was not easy draining this. And also, the fact is, I was draining this without sponges because this map is so old that there's no ocean temple on it. So that is always an issue. We've got a nice bed in here and light switch for this little cavern. And the only other thing in here is this little this light switch here, which will turn off all of our redstones and effectively plunge us into darkness. But we're going to turn that back on because mobs do spawn in here and we don't need that right now. And we will go down in here. And now this little tunnel honestly only served one purpose. I was planning to give clues to find different spots in this adventure map. And one of the clues would have been down here in the ocean, in the bottom of the ocean. So that's kind of awesome to me. I love the fact that I did that. But again, since I cannot share this with everybody, I'm going to have to just show it off here, which is fine. It's getting dark again. That's not good. I probably should have stayed in. I probably should go back in, to be honest. I really should and just sleep. When you're underwater, time seems to fly. Let's go back in here and go to our bed. And it's morning. Okay, good. Make sure our flight's back on, and we will go. Now you're probably wondering why am I flying this entire thing? Well, oh, and the hallway light switch is just right there. Yeah, okay. You're probably wondering why I am flying throughout all this. This is creator's perks, basically. That's the only perk I have. I have basically everything else the same as every other player, except for I can fly. And that does not help at night when it's raining when phantoms come out, just so you know. But, yep. We are going to keep going, and the next stop would be Muscle Tower. Now, technically, I never figured out a better name for it. Over here used to be my main base for quite some time. As you can see, this area has been terraformed, and that's because there used to be a large nether brick staircase that went up to the top of the mountain, where you can see the tower. That has been removed since then, and we will get over to that fenced area after this. But we will go up to the tower. Originally, this tower was stripped out and used to be covered in nether portals, which have, and most of the obsidian is still here. When we go inside, we will come across the door. There's one of our iron golems. He guards this place. We will go down first because we have 2 floors downstairs. We will go all the way to the bottom and work our way up, I think. Yeah, I think we will do that. Right here at the bottom, believe it or not, used to be a torture pit. This was all lava and magma blocks. And the waterfall elevator was not broken. I think it had a creeper explosion in here. Anyway, that is the bottom floor. Next floor is the indoor farm. Now, I prefer this indoor form. I cannot speak. I prefer this indoor farm over my current one. I cannot build one like this in the new base because of space issues. Because I live literally above a cave system. But this is still a very nice farm area. Now, we will be heading over to the next floor, of course, is the ground floor, which we've already seen. And the next quite a few floors is all just empty rooms. Like I said, this used to be an adventure map. The point was this would have been the main base of operations for all players. This floor is different. It is a jail. We've got a guard. Yeah, he doesn't really do a good job. Going up, we have more empty rooms. You can see that some damage has been taking place. And that's because, not this floor, but like a few floors down, there used to be basically the Ender room. It had an open access Ender portal, and it was nice. So it got blown up. Here we have the old chest room, and the chest room, the only thing remaining is the Ender chest, which I decided to leave it here because that was nice. There used to be also a horse stable, which would connect to the giant staircase. The staircase was removed, and I patched up. And here used to be my base. This used to be my room. It's above the topmost floor. And as you can see, it's a bit high up. This is like 30 floors, 27 to 30. I used to be able to come up. But yeah, that is the tower, and that would have been the main base of operations. Now, the tower's mountain does hold some stuff, but we will get there. I'm going to try and... I've got an elytra on. Now, over here, you can notice this area is fenced off. That is for good reason, because warning, hollow ground, don't dig down. And I mean that. There used to be a TNT cannon, or 3, and yeah, it kind of made a mess. This is a very rough patch job. It's only got a thin layer of dirt on it. If you dig down, you will die. These caverns are pretty big. This mountain used to hold those TNT cannons. Once the TNT cannons were decommissioned, all of the mountain was slightly re-terraformed. It's not been completed by any means, but I'm happy with how it is right now. In fact, right about there is a pointless hidden room, which you can hide from people. I think it's right here. Ooh, I got close. I have not really used the hidden room ever, and I doubt anyone will find it. But again, this is a very thin layer. You can see a bunch of obsidian, which was partly to help reinforce the TNT cannons from blowing up the mountain, and also was to hold a mob spawner, which we will get to. Right here, you can see there's obviously been a large gap left open, and that is for good reason. So we will head over to the secret entrance to this base, and well, to this. It's not really a base. You'll see what I mean. We're going to go in the waterfall, and okay, good. You don't have any mobs in the hallway. Sometimes they come in. We do have a mob issue in here. The lighting is bad. And yep, we have no mobs in today. Good. Right here is the only one of the 3 TNT cannons I've kept. It has been moved it's been moved over, and this dome has been built on top of it. This TNT cannon does work. Will I show it off? No. But I will open the doors. And yeah, that you can see it's still within range of the hollow ground, because in all honesty, if someone ever did find this was supposed to be an adventure map. If someone found this and launched TNT, I would rather it end up in the caverns than anywhere else. So if you have Minecraft Wii U, or I'm pretty sure the Switch version can take this one as well, there is a TNT cannon that does work. Again, I really don't want to show it off, though, so we're not going to. In fact, I don't have any TNT on me, so we're going to close the door. And that's all the purpose of this base. I guess you could say this would be the museum, like a hidden museum or armory. It never got really out of the development stage, unfortunately, because of time. Now, there used to be a railroad that connected the tower to the village. And you can see that some of this ground looks awkward. And that's because those are blocked up tunnels. The tracks have been removed, but the tunnels were just blocked up. Here is the village, or what used to be the village. It has changed over the years. And now it's mainly cobblestone, which is a fine. Cobblestone's a good material. And it's all been combined into one giant building. We've got a well, which we've had villagers fall into more times than not. Let's go down to the bottom of the well. Ooh, what's this? Another secret passage? I wonder what's down here. It's nothing. And trust me, there was a reason for this. This was, again, supposed to be a clue spot. The village would not hold a clue in the main building. It would hold it in the well. And it was up to you to find it. So there is that. This literally serves only the purpose of replenishing villagers. Sometimes we have to kill villagers, and or they die. So that's just me being nice and replenishing the villagers. And yep, they've got a little watchtower. Some of them use it, but not often. And yep, there is the village. Let me out. The village farm is over here. Oh no, it's getting dark again. Okay, we're going to the next spot because it's getting dark. Over here, behind this grass, we have a hidden lever. No one would be able to spot this. Now, once you click over that lever, if you go around here, an entrance has been opened up. We are going to close it up. And it is getting pretty dark in here, actually. Do I have any torches on me? No, I don't. So we're going to have to go about them. But yeah, that is the entrance to this section. We will go down here. There is a slight little thing here, and there is a hidden switch here. It's already turned on though. And this leads to the specialty room. We're going to close the door. Now, this is the specialty room. This is where I keep all the valuables that are not. These are my personal valuables. I've got diamond horse armor and Total Undying, spare diamond armor and elytras, spare diamond weapons, specialty arrows and any spawn eggs, gold gapples, fireballs, magma cubes, lava, ender pearls, potions, books, and enchanting gear. They're all in here. And of course I have an ender chest and spare shulker boxes, which are always appreciated. Now, I was always worried that this spot would be located, and unlike other places, this one is not rigged low. So we're going to quickly sleep off everything. We'll sleep it off. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you guys are not, please let me know what I could do to make it better. I have messed up as I have locked myself in here. So we're going to let me out, and this hallway literally serves only purpose of a quick getaway. There is, this leads to a mine shaft, and I really don't want to show off my mine shafts, even though this one is a dead end. I think I've blocked off anything that's protruding from it. Over here, we have another hallway, and this leads to this dirt area. That's because this dirt area is completely just one block. So that's a quick dig way out, in case you're being chased to be murdered, which you don't want to see. And since I've slept, that means we should be in daytime. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Yeah. And yes, the lights have been purposely kept off. I did not want to show off where the secret door was at the time of building it. We're going to head out, and we are going to quickly shut the door, the main door anyway. Okay. Now, we have started going inland and showing off those stuff. So let's see. Let's take a look at our map. Where should we go now? I think the next location is where the Ender Portal is, which is not far from here. We need to follow the river. And first off, we go over here. This is where the mine trains went. And then they went further down. There is a tunnel over there where mine carts used to go in. But over this direction, if we cross the river where there used to be a bridge, we will go over here to this little valley. And in this valley is the entrance to the ender room right there. So we will, as you can see, I have not put ladders in this. I have really never, I don't have much reason to go to the end now these days. So we will go down here. And it's just an ender temple, like normal. Silverfish lie around in here, zombies, everything. There's an ender portal. I haven't really done much down here. But that's where it is. Now, next in the distance, you can see the tower. But in the opposite distance, you can see a beacon. Now, this beacon is actually home to another portal. And this one is still active. Now, this nether portal has been decorated, and so there it is. Take a look at that thing. Yes, I love this one. It's a very nice nether portal. Let's go into the nether portal. Why don't we? Let's go in. I haven't really done anything in the end, so there's no point in going in. Now, this is one of multiple nether portals I have in the nether. So we're going in, and we have this obsidian staircase. Going back into flight because, yeah. Now, of course, this is, again, Minecraft Wii U. The nether has not gotten the recent updates. The fact the last update to the game was the Phantom update, I think. So here is the entrance to the Nether Fortress, which is next to another portal. And we are going to run down my temple run here. We are not going in this because that is suicide to go in this. But basically, it's an endless redstone machine. It's got doors, it's got trapdoors, it's got pistons. It's all inside this bedrock hut. And if you can manage to get to the nether portal inside, honestly, good on you, because it's very difficult. Now, there is another nether portal in here. It does lead basically just to... Okay, we're going back into this portal right here, which is an open portal. We're going in here. Now, this portal leads to this underwater reservoir. And this reservoir literally only serves the purpose of to hold the clue. I was not going to hold the clue in the nether, but I decided the nether needed to be part of this. So a clue, of course, would be in this little water cavern. And fun fact, this cavern is right underneath Muscle Tower. We're in the mountain of the tower. So if you can dig, if you had the reason to dig in the mountain that the tower sits on, then you might have come across this, which is nice. Now, unfortunately, I do serve a slight issue of not really knowing the way out of this. So I have to go back into the nether and go find the portal, which I entered in the first place. So we're going back into the nether now. Okay. Yep, we're already instantly being attacked. I love being instantly attacked. Keep moving, keep dodging. It will save your life. Now, the problem is the nether, I always have trouble going through all of it. Like, that is the one portal, but I always have trouble finding the portal that I usually enter the nether in, which is the temple, of course. That's kind of an issue, and I honestly am upset that I keep having it. And killing that guy. Killing you two. Because I honestly feel it enough. Now, there is one other set of nether portals in here, which I don't like using because the nether portal it used to connect to is no longer in the main world. So it will. No. Stay away. This nether portal is. Eat your bread. Okay. Now, these nether portals do not have an actual nether portal in the main world, so we're going to pop up in a random place. With a random portal. Hopefully I won't break anything important. That's the one downside to this. It looks like we've ended up... yeah, we're pretty far from the other portal. We are going to break this. Because we do not need this portal here. I really need to disable those two portals at some point. And I do need to actually map out the nether better so I can find the main portal entrance. So we're just going to break this. I hope you guys are having a great day, great weekend, week, whatever. And thanks for letting me know about the video, Wall Street. I look forward to seeing more Devil Artemis reactions. Yeah, this is going to be a quick shameless plug for my cousin, Wall Street Productions, which, if you still have access to the live comments, if you're watching this later, you can access his channel there because linking his channel, searching up his channel is honestly pretty difficult. Okay. Now, anywhere else that we need to really go? That is the question. Because there's really no point in going to the end. There's really nothing down there. I think we have covered everything but my original base. My original base is part of the final clue to everything in the old adventure world. So we are going to quickly eat up some bread, and we're going to get to my original base, which is not that far from the tower, actually. And we want to get in there soon. So we're going to quickly show off here. Over here, ironically, where the waterfall entrance is now, just below it, there used to be a cave entrance, and that is where my original base first got. Now, we're going over to the other side of this mountain, and I've marked a spot with flowers, and if I take out this block, I will land on a slime block completely unharmed. We will go ahead and place that dirt block back. And we are in my original base. There is another portal. That one leads to the trap room that I was talking about in the nether. So if you enter through this portal, you will die. If you manage to make it through the trap room, it automatically basically takes you to the final stretch of the old map, which is kind of awesome. Now, this little system here is just a jump up elevator. It does work if you're aimed properly, and it will take you up to the surface, which is nice. We will get to that section in a bit. We will go down the original base corridor here. This has been walled up. Not that long ago, actually. It's just been recently walled up. And that's because we repurposed the nether portal, not the nether portal, the mob spawner. The mob spawner was repurposed slightly and made safer. In here, we have really nothing. except for a giant cavern. One of about 4 giant caverns, actually. Because this is right on the hollowed ground where the TNT cannon blew up. So, yeah, this entire area, plus the 2 diagonal caverns, which are much, much deeper, are very dangerous. Don't dig down. You might live if you fall into this cavern, but I'm not sure you would live if you fell into the others. Ironically enough, original plan was to build this cavern when I spotted it with TNT. Yeah, I have not done that. I might still, I'm not sure. Now, here we have the mob spawner itself. Now, the mob spawner is actually down there, that's the collection area. But the mob spawner itself is completely obsidian and is up here. As you can see, mobs do form up here because this is complete darkness. They will fall into that water. And they will fall down to their deaths in the hoppers below. And that is how the mob spawner works. We are going to go through the rest of this cavern and go downstairs. And here we have the collection area. And this is all hooked up. You will get your gear, and there's an ender chest there to directly take it to my main base, or wherever your ender chest is, like if you were in the tower. So, that's all well and good. Now then, we will head up here. This area, honestly, serves very little purpose as well, except for this area does have a little pitfall track. It doesn't really work, as if you're moving fast enough, which is at a leisurely pace, you're not going to fall into it. So there's that. We do have a giant staircase down, and there's a lava pit below, so you don't want to drop in. But literally right here is where the chest would be for what would be one of the final hits. And yeah. This area is nice, you know. There is a little trap in here. We're going back up to the bridge, which I just hit my head on. Now, going all the way down, you see these ladders, and these ladders go up. You see this another brick staircase. It's very badly lit, and that's because if you're new, you're probably going to fall into the staircase trap. So always have a few traps lying around, just so you can make people upset. We are going to continue back. Now, obviously, I do not have any of the books in game, because those would be the last thing to do after I got everything finalized. Now, the vault. That is the last thing to show you. Now, the vault actually is not that far from here. It's actually right underneath the base. But to access it, we do need to go back outside into the ocean. So I do not have a bait, but for the moment, before we do that, we have 2 more spots to go down. First off, we have down here. This area used to be where I kept a bedroom. It goes all the way down to bedrock, and there was some slight bedrock work, but most of this bedrock is natural. We have an iron door here, and over here is a giant bedrock pen. This would have held a wither. If you manage to, and you would be unlucky if you managed to find this place. If you went down, you would have to hope you can get away before the wither got you. Because, of course, the wither can break through anything but bedrock. That's why that's been built. Going back up, and again, the rest of this is just mine shafts down there. Over here, we have this. Those are TNT chests. If you don't look inside the dispenser first, you doomed yourself. And that is kind of sad. This is a giant elaborate tunnel. And we're just going to keep going, keep going, keep going. This is a long one. In fact, if I show you the map, you will see that we are moving quite fast and quite far. We haven't moved that far yet, but this is a long tunnel, like very long. See, we're already halfway across the world. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. So you would have a chance to run. However, and to be fair, the vault would not be destroyed. I do have a plan. I did plan to have it connected to the vault, so the vault could be destroyed, but I have not done it yet. Oh, don't get me wrong, though. The vault can be destroyed. There is a safety mechanism. So we will keep going, keep going. Now, as you can see, there is a side gap here, and there's TNT in the walls. That is on purpose. The TNT in the walls there is TNT in every wall of this cavern. There used to be only one on half the walls, but unfortunately, I noticed that it would not blow up in a few spots, so it would stop the chain. So I've been in the process of rebuilding the walls with more TNT. Here we have the bottom. This is the end of the line, quite literally. Yeah. Have I mentioned that I'm a lunatic? That's a lot of TNT right there. It is dangerous. You will die. If you're in here, you will die. Unless you can run and find the secret exit, which is right over, I believe, right here. Yes. There is a secret exit right over there. If you get to that secret exit, is probably your only chance of survival. Of course, you have to risk burning in lava to get into it, though. Now, this secret exit is another long exit corridor. You will be going quite a long ways. So if you run fast enough, you might just not blow up. Because I am a nice guy. Believe it or not, I am a pretty nice guy. I even left this emerald here for you. If you should survive the TNT, you get free emerald. Believe it or not, that area back there with the TNT was, in fact, the right next to that trap room that I showed you that had the diamonds in the walls. So yeah, definitely don't blow this up, because if you blow up the trap room, you also blow up the rest of the world. So there is always that. But we're going to go down the entirety of the escape corridor, because I'm going to be completely honest with you, if it does blow up, there's not going to be much left for you to find. And it's going to be really hard to get out. Now, we do enter a cavern in here, and the cavern is pretty well lit because of the lava flow. But yeah, we want to stay on the bridge, and we're going to keep going until we get to this cavern. Now, there is a way out of this. As you can see, I've kept this cavern pretty clean at the bottom, and that's because there is other ways out right here. And we will continue down this path. and the path will continue on quite a ways. And there is a little bit of a maze issue over here. I'm not gonna lie. We will keep going. And now we have the waterfall, and this waterfall goes quite a ways. So make sure to breathe. Don't try to swim this. If you want it to curve down, so it's going to take forever. And two, you're going to die drowning. But if you manage to get out, you can see we're right back here at the Wilderness Temple, which is awesome. That does mean that if you find that entrance, you do have a way to access my base if you have enough blocks to get up and not stop TBD, the TBD. TNT. I cannot speak. So, we've been going on for about an hour. I think it's time we finally show off the vault, because that's all that's left. It's the vault. So, to show off the vault, we need to get back to a more familiar area. We're going to head back to my main base. Fly through the air, the greatest of ease. And we should be getting in close to familiar territory. In fact, there's the tower. We need to be over here. Now, as you saw before, the entrance to the base was right over here. And that's the entrance to the first base, obviously. Now, if we continue this way, the final clue would lead you and tell you to search the murky waters. And I would not be specifying which murky waters, but each murky waters is different. And this murky waters here is the one I'm talking about. We've got to search a little bit here, because the entrance does tend to get out of the way. But it is in here, and so is a bunch of zombies. I went too far anyway. It's over here somewhere. I swear. I solemnly swear that there is an entrance over here which would lead to the final stretch of the vault. And I am having trouble finding it. There it is. Right down here is the entrance to the vault. It is the entrance to the vault. I do swear that. I just need to be able to see. Yeah. Underwater zombie. Go away. Yes, we have an underwater and a regular zombie. Great. This cave is dangerous. This entrance is dangerous if you cannot tell by me almost dying twice. In fact, I've got no light down here at all, and the zombies have basically took it home. Eat my bread. Eat it. Okay. I will leave that fire in here because it will basically kill itself soon enough. We are going to keep going. Keep going. And eventually you will find another staircase. And this area is really close now. You're probably having trouble seeing, and I do apologize for that. I'm honestly having trouble seeing as well. So you're not alone. In fact, I'm pretty sure we might have just gone around in a circle. Nope, we're still going. Ah, more zombies. There we go. Light. Finally. Now, here we have the chest. Here we have a chest. And yeah, it's kind of ominous. It's a very ominous place. As you can see, there is definitely an empty gap behind it, and that is bad. And yeah, we're going to go down. I will probably burn. Because, as you can see by me opening the chest, which has a very clever buy put in there, by the way, the floor opens up, and I'm flying at the moment. It's the only reason why I have not fallen to my death. So, we're going to eat some more bread. I'm going to disable my flight, and we're going to drop. And I actually have dropped my sword, which is very bad. In fact, I am going to exit the game because that sword is more valuable than anything else I own. So please forgive me for that. I do not want to lose that sword. Oh. Okay, then I guess we're also connecting to the Nintendo Network. And we're going to go ahead and get back into the base. Because we're going to probably load up in my main home. Yes, we have. Now, and that is perfectly fine, which means literally everything that's happened, including my entrance breaking, has no longer happened. So that's nice. That does mean that we do need to get back to my main base. And we will. So we're going to go up. Click this lever here. Exit out here. And there's another lever hidden here in the grass. And there is that. Nice and closed up. We need to head back now. And we're going to save time because I don't want to go through those tunnels again. So we are going to go ahead and just break in. Yeah. I'm the guy that created the thing. I can cheat. Cheating's never right, kids. But in this case, we're just trying to show this off. So here we go. Back to the main entrance, to the hidden entrance. Going down. And while I'm here, I might as well show you that this does work. So there we go. It works. It's a nice little, it's effective. I highly recommend it. It's very effective. We're going to plug up the hole, like so. And we are going to go ahead and, like I said, head into the vault itself. Now, I have learned my lesson. Never hold a sword that you really want to keep when you are doing this. So we're going to break in real quick. Which is actually granite for the most part. Here we go. Yeah, that's literally shows you how close we actually are to the main entrance. Now, we're going to actually clear out the hub. We're going to put this all in the secondary area because I don't want to lose it. So we are fully health. Let's go. If you can manage to get into the waterfall, you'll be fine. I hope. Now, we have made it through that. I'm going to grab my bread because I need food. I just burned myself on purpose. So, as you can see, there is a possibility to land on some magma blocks. I didn't get lucky. I did not land on the magma blocks, which would still hurt, but you would have a chance to not drown in lava. And we are going to eat some of this as well. I do recommend you have blocks, because if you don't have blocks, getting out of here is going to be nigh impossible. Now we will go up the floodwaters. And we have arrived at what is the vault. Now, these bars literally serve no purpose except for making it hard to get in. Same thing for the iron golem. But this is the vault. We're going to go ahead and get in. Here's the vault. Full of diamond blocks. Each of these chests is filled to the brim with diamond blocks. And yes, right here we have a nice set of diamond armor. And if I can grab the sword, which is always a challenge. There we go. It is a sharpness 1 sword. It is a very basic sword, to be fair. But yeah, all these are filled with diamond blocks. Now, there's some signs here. Congratulations, you found the vault. But bad news. I'm afraid there's no way out. If you dig in any way, you will burn. Bye. And yeah, that's true. If you dig too far, this entire area is surrounded by lava, including the floor. So I have literally made this, the only exit to the vault is there, in the waterfall entrance you came in. So that's the fair warning. You cannot dig in here, you will burn in lava, and you will destroy the vault at the same time. So congratulations on that. I am nice because this is a very long tunnel. There is air pockets in here. You go down, and the only way out, of course, like I said, is if you have blocks. If you have blocks, you can you can get your way out of here. But that's it. We have done it. We have gone through the entirety of the map. So let me just get myself out. We'll plug this up with some andesite. And there we go. That's the adventure. And what an adventure it has been, everybody. So I hope you've all enjoyed this little stream. I think there's only one other thing we can do now, and that is, well, blow everything up. So while we go and do that, I hope you've all enjoyed. I really do. And, you know, while that TNT cart goes ahead and heads out, in fact, let's go ahead and launch multiple. Because why not? Oh, here we go. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, believe it or not, me living there was not expected, but to be fair, I didn't have all the TNT around me hooked up yet. I want to see how far this TNT strand will go, though. So we're going to continue going until the TNT stops bursting, which, as you can see, it is still going. And I know for a fact it has not reached the area with 90% of the TNT here. So this might take a few minutes. But we're going to just enjoy the carnage. We're going to enjoy some carnage as we go. Gravel's falling, sand's falling. So it's just a lovely, humongous explosion. And I love it. And as you can see, it does go under the river, so it's woo. Grab my bread. I need some bread. Give me my bread. I need to eat. And now I need to catch up to the carnage. Where is the carnage? There's the carnage. I'm just slowly following it because, as you can see, damage is kind of bad. And technically, it is a kind of a lie. It is blowing up 90%. It's not blowing up even 1% of the world, but it is definitely leaving an impact. Because as you guys know from that tunnel I showed you, the TNT goes on for quite a lot of the map. So we're going to have a giant underground chasm, basically. And we're right now underneath the nether portal. As you can tell by the beacon stamp that just appeared on the top of my screen. So a lot of EXP right now. And of course, a lot of damage in general, which is nice. Gotta love some damage. Let me grab my map because I want to see where we're at, if I can. We're still only halfway there, folks. Like I said, if you guys want to go ahead. We're just going to continue this stream until the explosion is done. Once the explosion is done, I'm going to exit and say it. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, and that lava flow is quite been diminished. As you can see, it has completely made a giant cavern system basically down here in the forest biome. Let's catch up a little bit. Now, we should be reaching the desert soon. That's a spot that I'm worried about. I don't know if the explosion will go all the way because it has a bad tendency of pausing, which is why I'm excited to see how much of this actually keeps going. Definitely a lot of mobs down here that have just died or been flooded. And of course, I've lost all my lighting. So, believe it or not, it's actually nice because you guys can see better than I can because the my screen puts it more at a gray, and for you, it turns it a little bit more blue, which is a little bit more noticeable. So that's kind of appreciated because I'm looking at my screen to actually see my other screen. We should be getting close. We have reached the desert, and so not much further now. As you can see, we are in the desert as sand is falling quite rapidly. So watch out for that. Yeah, the desert, which my desert is pretty small. So any damage it takes is actually really bad. So there's that. And we're going to keep going though. And this is where the explosion has ended. And that is quite a shame, actually. And I'm being shot at. But that's not what's the point, because up ahead you can see where the explosion has sadly stopped. And it's our job to relight it and finish it. Hopefully it will be fixed later on. A lot of patching, but let's back up and let the explosion continue while I get shot. So it's stopped, the explosion has stopped once, but that is actually better than last time I attempted to explode my entire world. So I am actually quite happy with this. We've arrived. This is what's left of the world, because down here is the giant TNT explosion, which is about to go off and probably kill me. Okay. Not all the TNT has gone off, which means I have to do some work down here. But we're going to go ahead and launch the rest of that there. There is a little bit down here, which we can fire up. And of course we have, and as you can see, this is the remains of the old diamond room. As you can see, it is been completely destroyed. So yeah, that's it. The world is gone. We're going to go ahead and head on up. And we will say goodbye here. So thank you all for watching. And I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Please let me know if you want me to do streams like this more often, like Splatoon 2, which I'm fully happy to do. So, thank you, everyone, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.